Ain't this about a bitch? While you have Donald Trump's funky ass sitting up there talking about withholding SNAP benefits November 1st, which, rewind, he cut billions of dollars from SNAP and he cut billions of dollars from Section 8 in that big ugly bill. It is being reported that you have a whole cabal of Trump's administration officials moving into military housing. That's the real Section 8 right there. And there ain't no shame in Section 8. But there is a problem when you sit up there and try to paint hardworking Americans who can't afford rent because the rent is too damn high as freeloaders. But then you got all these motherfuckers moving into military bases. What kind of shit is that? P. Hex says punk ass is sitting up there living on the base. While they want to talk about security measures, he already got a whole massive army of people guarding all his baby mamas in their houses. So what's one more house off base for them to guard? But okay, that's fine. He's the head of the Defense Department. He's there. But why is Marco Rubio his neighbor a couple doors down? He living up there, living a bachelor lifestyle and goddamn military housing. Christy Nom's funky ass, what is she doing? Goddamn living in Coast Guard apartments. The person who's head of the Coast Guard is actually supposed to be there, but it says she's there. Doing her makeup, cosplaying as today she border agent, today she ICE. I guess now she's a Coast Guard, but she at home. Then her motherfucking ass wasn't paying rent until they called her out. Then all of a sudden she paying rent. I need to see receipts. I need to see some invoices. Why is Stephen Miller living in military housing? He don't have no affiliation with the military. And by the way, these people being in military housing is actually making it harder for people who are in the military, the officers, to find housing. So they're making us less safe, and they're blurring the lines between civilian and military control. Now, the bases that they sit up there and try to claim that it justifies them living on military bases, oh, there's all these threats, there's all these threats. Bitch, if y'all that scared about your policies, change the fucking policy. How about that? Maybe y'all shouldn't be ripping away healthcare from millions of people. Maybe y'all shouldn't be ripping away housing. Maybe you shouldn't be ripping away education. Maybe you shouldn't be ripping away food off people's table, and then you wouldn't have to be scared. There's a thought. Man the fuck up, woman the fuck up, and go out there and face Americans. You don't get to hide out on military bases when you are being an autocrat and a wannabe dictator and foot soldiers of the dictator in chief. But here is the kicker. I did get a little kiki out of this. Tulsi Gabbard tried to get in on this military base shit. I guess she was like, shit, if everybody, you get a house, you get a house, you get a house, I get a house. They said, girl, bye, bitch. You are not getting in on this. I guess you got too much melanin, Tulsi. You got too much Russia connections, and they didn't want you in your little gray streak up on the military base. So, girl, you got to go find you an apartment like everybody else normally has to do. But the bottom line is this. Pay up, bitches. Y'all sit up there and act like everybody else is a freeloader. Y'all sit there and act like everybody else needs to pay their way. Y'all bitches need to pay your way.